Hey guys, welcome back. It's time for Fubuki's story. Are you ready? We're gonna fuck around with time. It's gonna be so great. We're gonna have so much fun, just rewinding the clock whenever we want, to our whim. Truthfully, I assume everyone's sub story is gonna be like a case, right? It's gonna be like Desahiko. I don't know if they'll be quite as overt as Desahiko's, where it's like, I'm trying to catch this criminal, right? But I would imagine everyone's got like some kind of case we're doing here, right? I do wonder. Well, no, okay, so Fubuki's limit is like her physical ability. She can't rewind time super far. But I wonder how many cases where being able to rewind time would just be instantly solved by that power alone. It seems pretty good.
Hey, you there. Me?
No, the other girl on the street.
Yes, beautiful lady.
Oh, excuse me, beautiful
you
lady.
You will succeed in all you do today. Consider it your lucky day, so to speak.
Lucky day?
Yes, it'll be the best day of your life. If you were ever to play a game of chance, today would be the day. Shall I read your fortune? I'll tell you what your lucky number is.
Man, does anybody actually buy this shit?
I do not fare well at gambling.
How? You can learn the odds!
Someone just fell from the sky!
Is this part of my lucky day?
I feel like you would be able to crush at gambling, right? Halara like goes, all right, we're gonna gamble, flip a coin, guess which side it is. You just go, oh, I'm gonna wait to the answer, rewind. I know what it is. It's simple.
It appears as though something is happening over there.
What the? I'm side-scrolling. This is not what I expected. What else do you have to say?
Hey.
Do you wish to know your lucky number? One moment.
But
At the moment, I am more concerned about the commotion than my lucky number. Okay, well, but like, what if we learned our lucky number anyway? Hey, someone fell from the sky? What a ruckus. Man, like, these kids really gotta calm down. What the fuck do you mean they fell from the sky? Oh, shit.
I wonder if it could be some sort of festival.
That guy is fucking dead.
Going on?
Look at him.
Looks like someone collapsed.
Oh my god, that's a lot of
Some guy
blood.
fell from a building nearby.
Was it a suicide?
It kind of looks like
Pardon
it.
me. Please let me through.
Are you a doctor?
God, no.
No, I am not.
But I can rewind time.
Do you know this man?
No, I do not know him whatsoever.
Then why are you here?
Today is supposed to be my lucky day, so I thought I might be of some use.
Huh?
Fair answer. He's alive? Holy shit.
Oh, you are still breathing. What luck.
It's true. Thank God the lucky
He's trying
girl's
to say
here.
Something.
What is the die?
3.
3? I was not quite able to hear you. Could you please repeat yourself?
Hey, hang in there. He's not breathing. Where's the ambulance?
Maybe that was a dying message? It sounded to me as though he was trying to say the number 3. If I am not mistaken, those were the last words he uttered before death. I must not let them go to waste.
Well, it's last word.
Oh, if I rewind time, I can hear his message again.
That's pretty true.
Repeatedly hearing someone's dying message is something only I can do.
This seems a little horrific,
What are
but
you mumbling about? If you're not gonna help, get out of the...
anyway, later. Okay, the running backwards was pretty good.
Actually, why not try to prevent him from dying in the first place instead?
This is a good idea, see?
Protecting the people is part of my duties as a detective. I may still make it in time if I hurry.
What are you gonna do, catch him?
Hey, you there.
No, don't have time. Someone's gonna die.
Pardon me, I am in a hurry.
Oh, okay. What is our plan here, Fubuki? Okay, we didn't.
That noise.
We did not make it in time. Holy shit. Not even close.
Are you all right? What happened? Is there something you must say to me? Please, go ahead.
2.
Oh, it was 2 this time.
2? As in the number?
Hey, you. What happened? Are you all right? Should I call an ambulance?
What do you mean should? Yes, look
No
at him.
need, I am fine. I shall be right back.
Okay, this is good.
The dying message was different this time.
Is the next one gonna be 1?
First was 3. Next it was 2. I wonder what it could mean.
Hey, you there.
Nope.
This is exhausting. I might not make it.
Maybe
Oh, perfect timing.
we're gonna take a cab to him? Like,
Pardon me. Please let me in.
what? He's right down the street.
Speed ahead.
We're gonna run him over. He's gonna land on top of the car. That's gotta be just as bad, right? Like, I don't think that's any better. If anything, it could be worse. Like, he could get impaled by metal.
What happened here? Can you talk?
What happened here?
There. 1.
Oh, fuck. What happens when he rolls a 0?
1? Now it is 1? What could it mean? Tell me, please, before you die! Did someone push you off? Who was the culprit? No good. I must do it over again.
Jesus, Fubuki, you're gonna...
Hey, he's still breathing. The car's roof must have cushioned his fall.
No way. Well, I mean, like,
Hurry up and call an ambulance.
he was kind of still
Thank
breathing last
goodness.
time as well.
It is true. Today really is my lucky day. What a happy ending.
Is it? He's still dying. Like, he might not live. He could go to the hospital and still die. He's probably still really fucked up. Anyway, happy ending. We did it. What a lucky day for Fubuki. I remember doing the playthrough. It was a while ago for me now, right? But I remember during the playthrough being like, man, I wonder what a day in the life of Fubuki is like. And I'm really glad I get to see it. This is exactly what I expected. Anyway, time to get
What a
dinner.
Happy ending.
She's still so thrilled.
That is what happened the other day.
Look at Tetsuhiko.
That's not a happy ending at all. Nothing was solved. Did the guy live?
I don't know. Not my problem.
Yes, he managed to survive. Although he is currently in a coma.
That's pretty bad.
So you still don't know why he fell from the sky?
The newspaper says it was an attempted suicide. It seems he climbed over a fence on top of the building.
I bet the peacekeepers made that up after another half-assed investigation.
Maybe? I mean, it could also be
It
true.
has nothing to do with us.
I mean, you're right and all, but doesn't it bother you? That sure is a weird dying message. At first it was 3, then 2, then finally 1, right? It's like a countdown or something. I've never heard of a changing dying message.
That's because dying messages are normally a one-time event.
So perhaps the message changed because I turned back time.
And you did different things, thus
No,
causing
that
a different
doesn't
outcome.
make sense. The victim had already fallen by the time you arrived at the scene. So whether it be a suicide or a homicide, the events leading up to the fall shouldn't have changed. And I doubt he'd want to tell you something different each time. What do you think, Alara?
Should I assume you're requesting to hire me with that question?
Never mind then. It was dumb of me to ask.
No matter the problem, asking for my assistance is the wisest choice one can make.
Except you charge an arm and a leg each time.
Naturally, I must charge an appropriate rate. Although, in this case, it doesn't seem like a criminal act. I suppose I don't mind if we consider this a conversation among friends.
Oh, glad. Thank
Oh,
you.
so we're friends now. What's with the change of heart?
I wonder why the dying message changed. Do you know why, Halara?
I can deduce the possibilities. However, I cannot declare anything unless I investigate the scene myself.
So an investigation is still necessary.
Oh, we're actually gonna.
You definitely want to remember this.
Oh, in clues, you can review the info of acquired clues. Okay, thank you. New clue. Message 3. Message for man who fell 2. And I bet, yeah, again, message for man who fell 1.
By the way, according to the newspaper, the victim fell from a 4-story building.
That's a hell of a fall.
Floor 1 is a luxury brand shop. Floor 2 is a restaurant. Floor 3 is a beauty salon. And floor 4 is a casino. Each floor has windows facing the street that cannot be opened. Thus, it's very likely the victim fell from the rooftop.
Okay, checks out.
Do we have an ID on the victim?
He's a 25-year-old man. He works at the shop on the first floor, but often goes to the other floors as a customer.
Seems reasonable.
So the people in the building were his acquaintances. There's still a chance someone else from the building took him up to the roof and pushed him off.
I mean, technically, but like, we have nothing to support that. He's just a guy who fell, like,
Perhaps the dying message indicates who did it?
Oh, the floor they're
If that
from.
was the case, then it's weird the message changed each time he got to the victim.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Or maybe there's someone named 321? That can't be it, right?
You can't say that with certainty.
Okay, fair enough, but that doesn't explain why the message changed.
That reminds me, when the victim mentioned 1 the last time he spoke, he actually said, there.
There? Did he find something?
That I do not know, though he did look as though he was searching for something.
Yeah, the die that was near him.
What does that mean?
The victim must have had something in his hand while he was falling. The impact of the fall caused him to drop it.
I see. So the victim found the item, then left the message 1.
If you think about it that way, the victim's message makes sense, and it's likely the item is related to the case.
Fubuki, did you find anything at the scene?
My deepest apologies. I did not notice anything of the sort.
You may be careless, but I doubt you'd miss something so big you'd need 2 hands to hold it. Which means it had to be something small enough that it could be easily missed. Hold on. The victim must have held this thing in his hand the first time he fell. But instead of 1, he said 3 that time. Was he holding something different each time he fell, or was he holding more than 1 thing?
Considering when Fubuki turned back time, it's hard to believe he held something different each time. However, we cannot eliminate the possibility there may have been multiple items.
I am now more lost than ever.
If we follow the logic, we will always arrive at our destination, the truth.
But I am truly lousy at that.
Why did you become a
Don't give
detective?
up,
Hold
princess.
on.
Let's start from the beginning.
Isn't that like what they do? Wait a minute.
Very well. I shall try.
Excuse me, also, I forgot she's an adventurer detective.
If the victim was holding something, that would be a key clue in this case, right? First, regarding the size of what he was holding...
I mean, we know it was a small item. I'm pretty sure I know what the item was, but I'll play along.
That's right. Even Fubuki, who was at the scene immediately after the victim fell, didn't notice that small item. Therefore, it's reasonable to believe that whatever he held was something that could fit in the palm of his hand.
And the impact of the fall caused him to drop it. The third time, the victim realized he dropped it and appeared to be looking around for it. And when he saw it, he said, "There, 1." But why would the victim mumble the word 1 after seeing it?
There's only one of it. No, the surface of the object.
Normally, that would mean that whatever was on the surface of the item displayed the number 1, would it not? So the victim saw that and read the number 1 aloud.
Huh? That's a dumb conclusion to make.
What the hell?
No, that's a sensible way to think about it. It's logical as well. The victim saw it and mumbled 1, so we should assume it was actually written there.
Are you serious? So whatever it is has the numbers written on its surface, right? What is it then?
My guy, you even know the fourth
I
floor
don't
was a
get it.
casino. Come on.
In the beginning, he said 3, not 1.
It's not strange at all if we assume the number changes depending on the situation.
The number can change? Wait, then that must be it!
Whoa, Fubuki! Do you know what it is?
Yes, although it is just my guess. The item the victim was holding...
Watch. It could show a different time. Who knows? Even though the time would be the exact same every time.
Or something.
A die? Oh, I get it. The number would change depending on the roll. Hold on. It first went from 3 to 2. Isn't it strange the numbers weren't the same? Fubuki arrived at the scene after the victim fell. By that time, the die would have fallen from the victim's hand. Which means that whatever number turned up on the die should have been set by that point. It couldn't have changed.
You're right. Do you have a counter-argument for this?
In that case, perhaps this explains it.
That day was my most luckiest day, obviously. I mean, how are you gonna confuse 3 and 2? I mean, she did prop him up. That's true. Whereas he was laying down the other time. Oh, no, I see. It's not that he's confusing. He saw a different side of the die, right? Like, if the die landed with 2 facing up towards the sky each time, when he was laying down, he might have been looking at one of the sides that was not facing the sky, right? Is that what's going on here?
The angle from which he saw the die would have been different.
The angle?
The first time,
Yeah.
the victim was lying face down. If there was a die in his line of sight, he would have only seen one side of it.
What about the second time?
The second time, I arrived just a bit earlier, so I tried to help the victim up. At that moment, he probably saw the top side of the die.
I see. So that's how it went. It's true that under normal circumstances, only the number on the top of a die is read.
He landed on the taxi the third time, so it is possible that the roll of the die changed.
Fubuki, you sure are sharp this morning.
It's her most lucky day, obviously.
Really?
Oh, I got that as a clue. Okay. And then now we're gonna have the, yeah, okay. We've added the die to all of these. Got it.
So basically, it went like this. The victim fell from the rooftop while holding a die. He dropped it once he hit the ground. Which means the die was cast. As the victim was knocking on death's door, he mumbled whatever number he saw. Great job deducing that much, Fubuki.
Does it appear that I'm becoming a better detective?
Yeah, but not nearly as great as me.
We still lack an answer regarding the final part.
The final part?
What was the victim trying to communicate with his dying message?
That's a great question.
Now that you mention it, you're totally right. Why did he even bother reading the number on the die?
Perhaps it was to inform us of the identity of the culprit?
I don't know about that.
There is no doubt that the die was meant to point out the culprit.
Real? Oh.
Nearing death, the victim sought out the die to inform you of that. But in his daze, the best he could do was say the number he saw.
So the die was pointing out the culprit?
Wait, wasn't there a place that had something to do with dice in the building the victim fell from?
Yeah, the casino on the 4th floor.
Oh, so perhaps the culprit was in there?
I think you normally keep dice in beauty salons. I don't know. I've never been inside a beauty salon. Maybe they do, actually. I don't
The
know.
culprit was in the casino on the 4th floor?
That's probably it.
You did it, princess. I didn't think you'd be able to figure it out.
That's pretty insulting. What the fuck do you mean?
There's no way I could have done so on my own. You have my deepest thanks, Halara and Desuhiko.
Yup. Now bow down to my charisma.
Please do not do that. I beg you.
Still, we're just making assumptions here. We have no solid evidence. If someone said we made it all up based on his dying words, that'd be the end of it.
But we made so much progress in our investigation. Is there nothing to be done about it, Halara?
It would be one thing if we had the die as evidence, but it would be extremely difficult to find now.
If only I had noticed it and picked it up.
No biggie. It's not something you'd notice normally. Hey, Halara, what if we use your forte to find out where the die went?
I can't use my abilities while the victim is still alive.
Damn, you make it sound so ominous.
Leaving this case alone is still a valid option.
Yeah, but we've come
No
so
one
far
made a
already.
request for us to investigate, so it's not an urgent matter. The case will solve itself once the victim wakes up.
The culprit might attack the victim again before that happens. Since they didn't get him the first time, they might try to finish the job.
That would be terrible! This is all my responsibility! What should I do?
I don't know that it is, but
I don't
whatever.
think there's any need for you to feel responsible, but I wouldn't feel good about leaving this unsolved. Hey, Halara, you know of any ways around this?
There is one.
Stop teasing us and just say it! Oh, and before you ask, I'm not paying a damn thing.
A clue, then. Ask the fortune teller.
Are you a villager in an RPG or something?
The fortune
That's a
teller.
good reply.
Huh? Did something spring to mind?
I told you in the beginning, remember? A fortune teller approached me.
What's that got to do with this case?
You should interrogate that fortune teller about the casino. You may hear something interesting.
I understand. I shall depart after breakfast.
But hey, are you going alone? Fine, I'll join you. Halara, you're coming with, right?
I'm not going without a formal request.
So much for being friends.
All you have done is more than enough for me. Thank you very much. I can handle the rest on my own.
I'm here too, you know.
No, we don't need no help whatsoever. Damn, how long are they waiting for breakfast also? That was a long conversation. Holy shit. Have they ordered yet? I don't know. Do they order? Does Fubuki know that she has to order food? Does she just expect it to arrive? I'm not actually sure of this. Okay, we do bring Desuhiko along. Let's go.
Hey, you there.
Us?
Yes, you lovebirds. You make one fine pair. You will succeed in all you do today. Consider it your lucky day, so to speak.
I can't have every day be my lucky day, lady.
Day?
Yes, it'll be the best day of your life. If you were ever to play a game of chance, today would be the day. Shall I read your fortune? I'll tell you what your lucky number is.
Yes, please.
It appears that multiples of 3 are your lucky numbers. If you're going to gamble, be sure to bet on increments of 3.
I get it. This is what Hilara was getting at.
What do you mean?
You're in bed with that casino up ahead, aren't you?
Ooh.
What are you saying? Casino? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she tells people their lucky numbers to get them to go gamble.
We have
It makes
good luck
sense.
to scam us at the casino.
That's a baseless accusation. I'm just an ordinary fortune teller.
You must have heard about the guy who fell from the casino's building. The victim was nearly killed by someone who works there. I bet he knew too much about your secret.
What? That seems a little
If you
extreme.
know something, you better cough it up now. Or you might be next. And if you're working with dangerous people, you should call it quits today. We can take care of the rest, so tell us what you know.
As you said, my job is to lure customers in and guide them to the casino. The lucky number thing is all a lie. In fact, if they pick those numbers, they will surely lose.
Yeah, that checks out.
But I truly believed it was my lucky day.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. I actually don't know how to tell anyone's fortune. I just followed the manual.
There's a manual?
And
Wait a
that
minute.
manual was made by the casino?
Yes. Cheating is rampant in the casino. They really conduct some dirty business there.
Do you know the man who fell from the building?
Yes, he's what they call a hired plant.
Oh, what the?
He mixes in with the customers and steers them a certain way so the casino can cheat them.
Then why was he thrown out?
So, my ears perked up when I heard he attempted to kill himself. I knew he'd made a mistake and was being silenced.
I see. So that's what it was.
Hey, are you really gonna do something about them? If they find out I told you all this,
Leave it to me. Who do you think I am? I am the superstar detective, slayer of evil, Desuhiko Thunderbolt!
When did you become the slayer of evil, my
that's
guy?
not very reassuring.
What have you ever slain in your
It appears
life?
the entire casino is in on this crime. There will only be more victims if we leave them be.
We might as well see this through to the end. Though, I bet the chief would tell us to stay out of trouble.
But what shall we do? We lack even a single piece of evidence. I would feel terrible if we had to involve the fortune teller more than necessary.
I guess we'll have to rush in from the front.
Which means we are going on an adventure!
Yeah!
I just love how excited
Are
she
they
gets.
really gonna be all right?
Absolutely not. No shot. But we'll make it out. It'll work out somehow. All right. -% chance this goes well, but
This looks like the place.
Indeed. Do you have a plan, Desuhiko?
God no.
Of course. The plan name is Leave Things to Chance.
Oh my god.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
Let's go, Fubuki!
Right.
Wait,
What do you mean question marks? It's
Hilara,
obviously
what are you doing
Hilara.
here?
I knew you'd rush in without a plan.
You are correct, Hilara.
Carelessly sowing confusion will simply result in more victims.
Yeah.
Don't be so rash.
But it'd be fun.
Trying
Come
to get in our
on.
way. It'd be one thing if you just stayed out of it.
I'm saying the two of you don't stand a chance. If you're up against a casino, let me handle it.
Are you going to help us?
Bet on me and you are sure to win. Listen, here's the plan.
What are the odds Halara runs this casino? I'm just saying. What are the chances? If someone that we know were to run a shady casino, I'm just saying, and I had to guess who it would be, I would guess Halara. Every single time, without a doubt. It's almost like they're the only one that ever talks about gambling. And talked about it pretty incessantly at the beginning. What she got in the briefcase? Is it just, it could be anything. Bunch of cash, that'd be cool. It's a nice enough looking place.
Welcome.
I'd like to convert all this into chips.
Okay, it is indeed a briefcase full of cash.
Right away.
How are we gonna carry all these? Jesus.
Call the owner over. I'd like to play a game. Tell the owner I want to talk to him about that attempted suicide.
This is bold.
Understood.
How can I help you? You don't seem affiliated with the Peacekeepers.
I'll be direct. You tried to erase one of your hired plans.
What are you talking about?
I'll bet all of my chips. If you win, then this issue will disappear. We'll conclude our investigation and never return. And of course, you can keep all the chips.
Laura, are you sure about this?
And if you win?
You will confess your crimes and turn yourself into the Peacekeepers.
Very well. I don't know what crime you're speaking of, but
This is ridiculous.
as the owner of the casino, I cannot turn down such a direct challenge.
Why? You never accept this,
You to
right?
keep your word.
Hold on. No, if you're the casino owner, what do you possibly have to gain here? Like, what? No shot. If I was, even if I'm in the right, I wouldn't take this deal. Absolutely not. Especially if I'm in the wrong. Like, if I actually did orchestrate that man's death, no shot I'm gonna risk it on just whatever the fuck plan this person has. If I was in the right, I'd be like, get the fuck out of my casino, weirdo. Like,
Of course, and you as well.
this guy is out of
So,
his mind.
What would you like to play?
Bring some dice.
A game of craps?
Yes, but let's cut out all of the complicated
What?
rules. This game will consist of 4 dice. Each player will take 2 and roll them at the same time. Whoever gets exactly 7 wins. If both rolls land on 7, then it's a draw and the game continues.
Very well. We will prepare the dice. Are you fine with that?
No, absolutely not. They're gonna load that shit. No way.
You'll roll the dice.
Oh, okay.
What? Me?
Oh,
But
well,
you are far better at gambling,
because
Laura.
we can cheat.
I'm going to find out what's going on. Just roll the dice like you normally would.
And then rewind time when it doesn't go
However,
well.
If the opponent rolls a 7, turn back time.
Yeah, see, it's simple.
Oh, right. I do have that ability.
We just horribly cheat.
Are you ready? Let's play.
Bro, there is no world where this guy knows what's coming. Wow, shocker. Anyway, maybe ask to switch dice with them.
Well, looks like that's game.
However, If the opponent rolls a 7, turn back time.
Halara, I just turned back time. He rolled a 7 right at the start. And my roll was terrible, by the way. I completely lost.
I knew it. But you can do this as many times as you want.
No.
That's your strength.
No, she cannot. She will get more and more tired each time. That's not at all how this
Done with your
works.
huddle? No amount of planning will help with dice. You must let luck take over from here. Now, let us play.
Yes, game on. This time.
How did you roll even worse, Fubuki?
Why?
They're loaded.
Well, looks like that's game.
What is our end goal here?
However, if the opponent rolls a 7, turn back time.
I have returned. This is the second time. The opponent rolled 7 on the first throw both times. The timing of the dice roll was different from before, so I thought there would be different numbers. Are casino owners blessed with natural luck?
No, I don't think that's the case.
It's not luck. He's probably cheating.
Cheating?
Seems like he's going all out. Well then, there's no reason for us to hold back either.
But what are you going to do? If he can cast a 7 each time through cheating, no amount of turning back time will help. Moreover, there is a limit to how many times I can use my ability.
There is a way to prevent his cheating.
Really?
However, prevention doesn't guarantee us victory. In order for us to win, you must roll a 7.
Oh, right.
Yeah, just roll a 7, loser. Come on, just
Can
do
you
it.
do it this time, Fubuki?
What?
I can certainly try. I became a detective by challenging my own fate. I refuse to lose here.
I'll join you in your battle.
Right.
Are you done with your little meeting? You can talk all you want, but I don't think it will change the numbers on the dice.
That's where you're wrong, loser.
Now, shall we play?
We're gonna cheat even harder, I guess.
Before we begin, I'm thirsty. Can I get some water?
Very well.
What is the plan here? Oops.
Excuse me.
Oh, Butterfingers.
What are you trying to do?
My hand slipped. Let's begin.
Very well.
I'm counting on you, Fubuki. This game won't end until you roll a 7.
Leave it to me.
What did you do? Halara, what did you actually
Come on,
do,
7.
though?
Come on, 7. There.
You... How did you...
Oh shit, he's alive! Yo!
Wow, this is incredible.
I like that little sleight of hand there.
Really won.
Impossible! I can't lose with these dice!
Seems like the game is over. You must now confess your crimes.
Oh, he died? What was the point of dropping the glass? What did that do? Why did Halara do that? I'm still soaking. Was it supposed to be a cue for the guy to come in, maybe? Did, like, they plan ahead for him to show up? Why didn't they clean the blood off of his head?
I'm glad to see you have regained consciousness.
Oh, now we did.
Are you all right after that awful fall?
This is some other guy, surely.
No, it's me, Tetsuhiko.
Oh my god, I forgot Tetsuhiko was even involved.
We went over this before we entered the casino. Were you even listening?
No, not even a little.
As I suspected, the dice used by the casino were rigged. The victim must have intended to let others know about it with a dying message. It was obvious they'd cheat if we challenged them to a match involving dice.
Which is where I came in. While I distracted the staff, Halara messed with the dice.
So that is what happened.
I was just so focused on rolling a 7.
To Halara.
No, I didn't touch your dice, Fubuki.
Huh? Then I really rolled a 7 on my own?
Yes, you won that game.
Really? Thank goodness! I won that game!
Great job, Princess.
Yes! Even if it was just a little bit, I believe I grew as a detective.
What? No, hold on. What did you learn from this? Wait a minute. What did you actually learn, though? Cheat at dice? I don't. Just roll a 7. Lol. What was the message here, Fubuki? I'm very confused. It feels like Halara and Desuhiko did a lot of the heavy lifting, but I'm just glad she had a good time. All right, that's what matters. Oh fuck, bro, you're gonna play cards against her? You know she can turn back time, right?
Hey, Halara, please do something. Fubuki has been completely obsessed since that day.
Oh, now she loves gambling.
There's no way I can win against someone who can turn back time.
How rude. I would never cheat like that.
Oh, you're better than me. I would.
Come on, Desuhiko.
All the time.
One more game.
But is that the takeaway? She just becomes a gambling savant now? Like, what is this? The actual queen of gambling doesn't even need to turn back time. It's so goofy compared to Desuhiko's, man. I don't know. His was pretty goofy as well, now that I think about it. He literally asked that fucking cat burglar to marry him, all right? That was pretty ridiculous. Giving away the priceless ring while doing it. Yeah, okay, all right. These are fun. You know what? I like this. I hope they all keep this kind of tone. This is just like good goofy fun. But anyway, this is where we're ending the episode. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you look down in the description, you'll find a link to the official store page. You can get the game for yourself if you want to do so. And if you made it this far with me, I really, truly appreciate you being here. I hope you have a great rest of your day or your night, or whatever time it is. And I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.